Hi everybody, it's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts. Welcome to my channel. It's just a quick video this evening. I've just participated in a collaboration that's hosted by Suzanne over at Nonstop Papercrafts and in partnership with age.Susan Arts. The collaboration is found under hashtag the Forager collaboration. I'll repeat that, hashtag the Forager collab, and all the details will be over in Suzanne's Facebook group, which is Nonstop Papercrafts. So if you go over to Nonstop Papercrafts on Facebook, you'll get all the details of the collaboration on there from Suzanne. I'll also write the information in the information box below this video, together with the links for her Facebook page and her YouTube. And this collaboration is to make a zine. And for those of you who don't know what a zine is, this is what you actually get. You get like a little booklet, and it's made from one A4 size sheet of paper, and you cut it in a specific way, and after folding it in a certain way as well, and then once you've folded it, you get this little booklet, 4-page booklet. Suzanne also provides the freebie kit that goes along with this zine, so you get all the fussy cuts and the decoration and the tags and the pockets in order to make this little zine. And all you have to do is embellish it, add your ribbon and bling it up as much or as little as you want, and you've got a lovely little zine booklet to put in a journal or as a standalone project. So the purpose of the video is just to give you a little flip through of what I've made. So here I've done a little shaker zine, and as you can see, it's got a little shaker pocket on the front. This frame actually came as part of the kit, but this sentiment was out of my stash. The butterfly was part of the kit, and this rose leaf here was out of my stash, so they're not part of the kit. And what I did is I cut the frame out, and I've used 3D foam pads, as you can see behind there, put them together side by side all the way around, after putting a piece of acetate here to make an acetate window, and then I've just filled it with some sequins of red, gold and white sequins. I've put a little butterfly on the front, and I've used some faux pearls. And then this little sentiment that was in my stash, it was a little tag that said "Be still and listen." I've used a brad and I've glued it to the front there. So I do hope that you like that. Then inside, when you open it up, these are some of the pockets. So you get a nice little pocket there, and I've put some labels out of my stash. The tag came with the kit. I've put an eyelet in and some crinkle seam binding, and then on the back I've simply done some leaf stamps, which I thought went quite well, seeing as it's a foraging collaboration. This butterfly was also in the kit, and it did come with a butterfly on the page, but I wanted to make it 3D, so I've used the fussy cut, just layered it on the top and finished it with some bling there. I've added a pocket to this page. The pocket was in the kit, as was this little specimen label. I fussy cut around one of the mushrooms, and this mushroom tag is part of the kit. I've added sample 2 there, just really simply, and done the same, put some seam binding and then done a different leaf stamp on the back there. So when it's in the pocket, it looks like you've got a group of mushrooms growing there. And then this zine, I've made a little pocket, and this wasn't part of the kit. I've just used some scraps that I'd got in my stash. The nature label came in the kit, and these flowers and leaves came in the kit. So I've just fussy cut around those and decorated the tag. And the little whale tail tabs are part of the kit as well. So I've fussy cut those and glued them to the label. And same again, I've finished with some leaves and a specimen on there. This was also part of the kit, and as was the pocket, and there was a fussy cut bird, so I've cut the bird out and I've added it to the picture. This label wasn't part of the kit, that was out of my stash, as was this label here, and that says specimen name, and this was a freebie that I found on the internet, and it was in my stash, so I've just added it to the back of the label there. As I said, I've fussy cut round the bird and popped it on that page. This is a tag that I've made as well. Same as before, I've just grouped some of the fussy cuts together, and there's a dictionary forage verse there, not verse, description of the word. And then same again, I've just stamped on the back and inked round, and that slots in the top there. And there's also one here that I didn't mention. So that one, the mushrooms came in the kit, as did the dictionary description, but this specimen label was out of my stash, and I've used some different leaves to go around there. So what I can do briefly, because I've got a sheet of paper here, is I can show you how to fold your paper to do a zine. And it's just out of a A4 sheet of paper. So you take your paper, you fold it in half, and then you fold these sections in to the centre, making sure that you crease it well. Same again, up to the centre line. And that one. And it's very important that you do crease them well. And then you take your paper and you fold it in half lengthways as well. I hope you can see that. Just make sure, I'll just zoom out a bit actually. So that you can see. So what you want to do then is you want to cut down these two lines. So the way to do it is fold it back in half, and then with your scissors you cut. Wait a minute, it might be easier if I do it that way. I can actually see the lines then. There we go. Just make sure that we are actually square before I cut it, because if you're off, your actual zine will be a bit ski-whiff. So then you just take your scissors and you cut up to that score line, like so. And then it's all about folding. So you've got to decide now which way I want my zine to fold up, to be outside or inside. So I'm going to alter that now because I want those papers to be on the outside. So if I pinch them there and fold them like that, you get that formation. And as you can see, it takes a little bit of folding together, because paper, once you start folding it, never actually goes the way you want it to. So there we go, you've got the basis of your zine. And then if you look here, you've got open sections, so you need to decide if you want any pockets. And as you know, I used 2 pockets at the top there, so you've got one there, look, and you've got one at the back. Or if you turned it round, you could have 4 pockets, depending on which way. So all you do, if you wanted to use them as pockets, you'd glue down this part here and that part there, and that would give you 4 top pockets. But I turned it that way just to have a front and back pocket. So then I just ran glue along the bottoms of these. And then if you want a tuck spot in the side to have a side pocket, you don't glue down the 2 open ends on that side there, and you'll get this you know, the same way that I've done that little booklet there. So I'll run through that again a bit slowly, just for those who need it to be gone over. So you get your A4 sheet, or any size of paper you want to use. You can make them smaller than this if you want. It's just about folding in half and then in quarters. So you fold it in half, and then you take your side pieces in like so, and give it a good crease, and then open it out, fold it in half, give it a good crease down the centre, and then you need to, from that score line and that score line down this centre line, you need to open that up. So the best way to do it is, as I did there, fold it in half, and that way you can see your score line, and you cut up to the score line there, the horizontal one, and then this is the bit that's the funny bit to do, is the folding. So I just pinch those 2 halves and lift it up and do that, and it causes, you know, like a cross. So you've got 4 sections, and then you just flip them to the side like so, and then it gives you your little booklet. And then, as I said before, it depends whether you have it that way round with 4 pockets in, or that way round and have 2 pockets, or you don't have to have any pockets at all. You can just glue everything up and just have your pages. It's entirely up to you. But I left that as a side. I glued that one up. I was going to tuck something behind there, but when I decided to make my shaker on the front, I didn't really want anything sliding in and out that would impede this, so I decided to seal that one, and I just used a centre tuck spot on that one there and 2 top opening pockets there. So I do hope that you found that useful, and for full details, if you go over to Suzanne's YouTube page, you'll see a video of her making her zine, and it's lovely what she's done, and she shows you how to decorate it, and all the links for the freebie kit and her other kits are on her YouTube page, and I'll put the link for her sites, as I say, below in my information box below. So I do hope you join me for the next challenge. I don't know what Suzanne's got lined up, but I'm looking forward to the next one. So until then, take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye.